Hi, I'm Larry King, and I'd like to introduce you to someone who's been a guest on my show several times. He has a story that's very compelling, and you should listen.
I'm Mike Hingson. I'm the author of the #1 New York Times best-selling book, Thunderdog, the story of a blind man, a guide dog, and the triumph of trust, and a new book for children called Running with Roselle. I do a lot of traveling and public speaking to organizations, nonprofit, profit-making alike, companies, schools, colleges, and universities. My story is, to a large degree, of survival.
Michael and his guide dogs survived the World Trade Center attack on 9/11, but that is just the start of this incredible story.
Michael Hingson is a man whose character and faith were refined by the fires of September 11th. Michael was on the 78th floor of the World Trade Center with his guide dog.
I got the people in my office out, and then I exited the building along with a colleague, David Frank. People want to hear the story that I have to tell. What are the lessons that we can learn from September 11th, 2001? I talk a lot about the lessons of teamwork and trust. Teamwork has been a part of my life since I was born. The most dramatic evidence of the teamwork that I share is with my guide dogs, like Africa down here, and back in 2001, Roselle, my 5th guide dog. Trust and teamwork are something I know well and can talk about. I can talk about dealing with change. If there's one thing that we should learn from September 11th, it's how to deal with change. The fact is, change comes when we don't expect it, and we have no control over the change happening. What we do have, however, is control over how we deal with and handle change. That's something that I talk about. I regularly get standing ovations, and I hear from audience members years later telling me how the things that I talked about resonate with them.
Mr. Hingson and Roselle showed all of us today that without having that trust and line of communication from both ends, that you cannot work as a good team. You will not function properly.
Michael's presentation was compelling and so very touching, and at one point you could have heard a pin drop in the theater.
I was very moved by his talk. It was inspirational. It was very appropriate, down to earth, something that they will remember.
I'd heard the various speakers on teamwork before, but I think Michael's talk was probably the most compelling that I've heard.
It was very, very inspirational, and we can bring all of what he said into our own lives.
I customize every talk that I give. When I come to meetings, I like to hear what goes on before I speak so that I can incorporate it into the talks that I give. So when you're planning meetings and when you're looking to hire a speaker for those meetings, I hope that you will consider me. I will inspire your audiences, and I will leave them with ideas and things that they will talk about now and in the future. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much, and I hope that we can work together.
Michael Hingson is available to speak to your audiences on a variety of topics relating to the life lessons he learned on 9/11/2001. If you'd like to learn more about Michael Hingson or inquire about engaging him to speak at your next event, please visit michaelhingson.com or email speaker@michaelhingson.com.